Why do some peptides become life-changing drugs while others get slapped with FDA warnings? Why does one molecule enter clinical trials while another is sold online with sketchy disclaimers? The answer isn't the science alone, it's compliance. In research, compliance is not optional, it's the standard. Without it, discoveries can't move forward, and credibility collapses. What are peptides and why are they important? Peptides are short amino acid chains that act as biological messengers. Their power lies in their specificity, potency, and versatility. Between 2016 and 2022, the FDA approved 26 peptide-based drugs, and worldwide, more than 315 peptide drugs are approved or in development. These numbers highlight why researchers are so excited. Peptides can treat metabolic disease, cancer, and even aid regenerative medicine. But excitement must be balanced with structure. Without oversight, peptides risk becoming unreliable or unsafe, undermining the very progress they promise. Compliance in research. Compliance is not just bureaucracy. It is the foundation of trustworthy science. It involves good laboratory practices for research, good manufacturing practices for drug development, and honest labeling with transparent certificates of analysis. Regulatory agencies such as the FDA or EMA ensure that studies and products meet reproducible standards. Compliance also communicates boundaries. A peptide labeled for research use only, not for human use, is not just a legal shield, it's a clear message that protects researchers, institutions, and science from misuse or misinterpretation. Research peptides versus approved drugs. The contrast between research peptides and approved drugs comes down to regulation. Research peptides are for lab experiments and exploration, not human consumption. They may have the same sequence as an eventual drug, but lack the strict manufacturing, purity testing, and documented safety required for approval. Approved peptides, on the other hand, are produced under GMP conditions, undergo clinical trials, and carry regulated labels detailing dosage, risks, and warnings. The molecule may be similar, but the journey from RUO product to approved therapy is paved with compliance checkpoints. Updated guidelines and enforcement. In December 2023, the FDA issued draft guidance on clinical pharmacology considerations for peptide drug products, clarifying how peptides under 40 amino acids are regulated. It emphasized issues like drug-drug interactions and immunogenicity, reinforcing that peptides intended for therapy are regulated as drugs. By late 2024, enforcement became even stricter. The FDA sent warning letters to vendors selling unapproved semaglutide and tirzepatide, exposing how some companies misused research-only labels while encouraging human use. Compounding rules were also tightened, with only certain peptides permitted for pharmacy preparation. The message is clear. Peptides marketed outside compliance are under a spotlight. Compliance is protection and progress. Compliance is more than a shield, it is a driver of progress. For researchers, it ensures data are reliable and publishable. For institutions, it maintains funding and reputation. For science itself, compliance ensures that discoveries can cross into clinical reality. A study using unverified or mislabeled peptides is like building a skyscraper on sand. It might stand for a while, but it won't endure. By contrast, compliance provides a foundation strong enough to support not just individual studies, but entire therapeutic revolutions. Illuminated Peptides, leading the standard. Illuminated Peptides is built on the belief that compliance is trust in action. Every batch we supply comes with a transparent certificate of analysis confirming identity, purity, and stability. Our sourcing is ethical and traceable, with every peptide's origin documented. Labels are crystal clear, including the essential line, for research use only, not for human use. Beyond the basics, we stay aligned with evolving FDA and global guidance, adopting best practices from GMP to GLP standards wherever they apply. Compliance for us is not a burden, it is our brand promise. Compliance equals credibility. Ultimately, compliance equals credibility. It is the difference between research that advances medicine and experiments that end in wasted effort. Journals demand it, funders require it, and regulators enforce it. Without compliance, results crumble under scrutiny. With compliance, discoveries gain traction, move into clinical trials, and become therapies that change lives. Compliance protects, empowers, and accelerates science rather than slowing it down. At Illuminated Peptides, powered by OmniNext Tech, we combine science and technology to light the path forward in peptide research. Trusted, transparent, illuminated. America's #1 choice for research peptides. These products are for research use only, not for human use. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more insights into the future of peptide research. Stay informed, stay compliant, and stay illuminated.